Scorpions are arachnids, like their cousin the spider. That means they have 8 legs. 6 are smaller and used for walking, and the front 2 are strong, pinching claws that they use to hunt and defend themselves. Scorpions are also best known for their barbed, poisonous tail. Not very many scorpions in the world have strong enough poison to kill a human, and most of the time they only use their tail to defend themselves or to catch food to eat. Even though scorpions are a little different looking, they're still a really cool animal that deserves respect. Scorpions are amazing because of their survival skills. They live in some of the harshest, hottest places on the planet and still manage to survive. A couple more fun facts about scorpions are that they are nocturnal, so they sleep through the day and hunt in the night. And coolest of all, their exoskeletons glow in UV light. Okay, hopefully you appreciate the coolness of scorpions enough to make your very own scorpion sculpture with me. You will at least need a toilet paper tube and scissors. You could also create a tube out of paper and tear the paper instead of cut. Feel free to do what you need to do to problem solve. I know we all don't have the same art supplies at home. If you have something to color with, and a ruler or straight edge, that's even better. The first step is to flatten your toilet paper tube onto the table. This will make it easier to color. If you want, you can skip the coloring and just make a brown scorpion. You can use your homemade art supplies or regular coloring tools that you have at home to cover all around the tube with color. Markers, crayons, colored pencils, or paint would work, but you'd have to wait for the paint to dry to do the rest of the project. Make sure to color the folded edges of the tube so that you don't have any peekaboo spots there. Once you're done coloring, if you have a ruler or straight edge, use it now to draw a line with a pencil near the top of the folded tube, about 1 centimeter or 1/4 inch. It doesn't have to be exact, but the closer to the edge, the better. I'm going to use a marker to do it so that you can see the line that I draw. If you don't have a ruler or a straight edge, that's okay. You can just freehand the line. This line is going to be a stop line for our scissors. You're going to use a pair of scissors to cut the tube 6 equal times. Cut it 6 equal times from the bottom of that tube up to the stop line. Start with 2 cuts in the middle side by side, and then add a cut on each side until you have 6 cuts. It's best to use the back part of the scissors to cut the cardboard, not the tip. The back end of the scissors squeeze and cut the cardboard a lot easier. If your hands are not strong enough to cut the cardboard, please ask for help. It is dangerous to try to cut something that's too hard for us. But once you have 6 cuts in your tube, it should look something like this. Now, take your scissors again and cut right along one of the folded sides of the tube. Basically, cut it open. You can already see kind of a bug-like creature being formed here. Now decide which end you want to be the scorpion's head. Take the 2 end legs by the head and fold them outward to create the scorpion's claws. Use your scissors again to cut out a letter V from the end of each leg to make them look like sharp little pinchers. You could also say cut out a triangle from the end of each leg. You might want to take a moment to color the claws, since part of the inside of the teepee tube is showing now and it's brown and it doesn't match the rest. Now it's time to create the scorpion's poisonous tail. Count 3 legs back from the claws at the front, and then fold the rest of the body towards the head. This part is going to be the tail, but first cut off 2 legs from each side of the tail. We don't need that many legs. Then take the last two legs on top of the tail and fold them over each other, one side at a time, until you have a tail that you like. Every time I fold the tail and do this part, it turns out differently, and I'm okay with that. However you decide to finish the tail is awesome. You're the artist, it's your choice. Okay, so now we have a scorpion with 6 little walking legs and 2 claws, making a total of 8 legs like an arachnid should have. The last touches are to make its feet pointier by cutting off the corners of each leg. Add 2 or more eyes to your scorpion with a marker or a pen. Actually, a real scorpion has 2 eyes, just like a human. And that's it, you have an adorable scorpion pet now. Please share your scorpion sculpture with me on Flipgrid. I can't wait to hear how it goes and what you named your cuddly new pet. My niece in Ohio made a scorpion with me on Skype. We named ours Scorpio and Scorpius. See you next time.